Hello, welcome all of you in my YouTube channel रुद्रा स्टडी सर्कल। YouTube चैनल रुद्रा सर्कल में आप लोगों का स्वागत है। So we are going to see some problem based on beta and gamma function. So first we have relation between beta and gamma function will be beta m comma n equal to gamma m gamma n divided by gamma m plus n. So relation between beta and gamma function, beta m comma n equal to gamma m gamma n divided by gamma m plus n. Now let us see one integral 0 to 1 x power m log x power n dx. So you have to solve this integral using beta and gamma function. So if you see how to convert in beta and gamma function, so gamma function we have e power minus x power n. So this log x, if you convert in the minus some variable, so x will be exponential of minus, so that maybe take the gamma function form. So let me define log x equal to minus y. So x equal to e power minus y. X equal to e power minus y. So this will be dx equal to minus e power minus y dy. Okay. I am trying to convert this integral in term of beta and gamma function. So now substitute this 0 to 1 and x power m means we have e power minus my and log x equal to minus y, so minus y power n, and dx equal to minus e power minus y dy. And if you see the limit and x equal to 0, so y is the infinity, and x equal to 1, then y equal to 0, so infinity to 0, e power minus my minus y power n, and this is the minus e power minus y dy. So this minus can compensate if you change the limit of integration, so 0 to infinity, and minus 1 power n we can take common, minus 1 power n can take common, so we get e power, here minus y you can take common, e power minus y m plus 1 y power n dy. Okay, now we have one variable e power minus x power n minus 1. So what we do, let us define this y m plus 1 equal to z. So dy equal to dz by m plus 1. So this will be minus 1 power n, and limit will be same, 0 to infinity, 0 to infinity, and e power minus z. Okay, e power minus z, and y power n means z power n upon m plus 1 power n, and dz by m plus 1. Fine. So if you simplify, so we get minus 1 power n divided by m plus 1 power n plus 1, and 0 to infinity e power minus z power n we have here. So we need n minus 1 to make the gamma function, so we can have n plus 1 minus 1 dz. Now we have e power minus z power n plus 1 minus 1, so this is nothing but minus 1 power n divided by m plus 1 power n plus 1 and gamma n plus 1. So this is answer, minus 1 power n divided by m plus 1 power n plus 1 gamma n plus 1. This is the answer. Let me take the next problem. If it is given, it's given that 0 to infinity x power n minus 1 divided by 1 plus x dx equal to pi by sine n pi. Then prove that, then show that gamma 1 minus n equal to pi by sine n pi, where n vary from 0 to 1. So we know relation between beta and gamma function. Beta m comma n equal to gamma m gamma n divided by m plus n. In the place of beta, we can write 0 to infinity x power n minus 1 divided by 1 plus x power m plus 1 dx equal to gamma n divided by gamma n plus n. This we know beta mn equal to 0 to infinity x power n minus 1 divided by 1 plus x power n plus 1 dx. Now we can define gamma n equal to gamma n plus m 0 to infinity x power n minus 1 by 1 plus x power m plus 1 dx. Now if m equal to 1 minus n, so we can have gamma 1 minus n equal to 1 minus n plus 1. So gamma 1 equal to 1, so this is 1, and 0 to infinity, and x power n minus 1 divided by 1 plus x power 1 minus 1 plus n, so n cancel 1 power, so dx. And this is a given pi upon sine n pi. So we got gamma 1 minus n equal to pi sine n pi. So this was the we need to prove the value of gamma n minus 1. So this completed this problem. Sometime we need to solve that problem using that formula gamma 1 minus n equal to pi upon sine n pi. Okay, so like find the value of gamma 1 by 4, gamma 3 by 4. So how to solve? So using this formula, let n equal to 1 by 4. So n equal to 1 by 4. So 1 minus n equal to 1 minus 1 by 4. So 3 by 4 equal to pi upon sine n equal to 1 by 4 means pi by 4. So this is the gamma 1 by 4, gamma 3 by 4 equal to, this is the 1 upon root 2 to root 2 pi. This is the answer. And if it is given beta 9 by 2 comma 7 by 2, so using the relation between beta and gamma function we can find out. So we know beta m comma n equal to gamma n divided by gamma n plus n. So here, so beta 9 by 2 7 by 2 equal to gamma 9 by 2 gamma 7 by 2, and m plus n means 8. So this will be, if you open gamma 9 by 2, so it will be 7 by 2, 5 by 2, 3 by 2, 1 by 2, and gamma 1 by 2. And 7 by 2 means 5 by 2, 3 by 2, 1 by 2, gamma 1 by 2, divided by 8 means 6 factorial. So 7 factorial. So 7 into 6 into 5 into 4 into 3 into 2 into 1. and this is the root pi. Gamma half is root pi, gamma half is root pi. So this is the pi. So if you simplify, so please check the answer. 5 pi by 2048. Thanks for watching my video. If you like my video, please like, share and subscribe. Thank you.